Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Maybe we're with you. Today, we are bringing you a breaking news. Mazi Simon Ekpas' wife have spoken from Finland, and I'm just here to make analysis. I'm not on any part, on any side. I'm not on any side. You understand? I'm just a neutral man here. I want to make my own analysis about everything. Understand? So I discovered about three lies here. Three lies. Understand? They said they spoke with Mazi Simon Ekpa directly. Like Ogechukwu said, he spoke with Mazi Simon Ekpa directly. They had a phone conversation. Mazi Simon Ekpa said everybody should fall back to Biggie. And Mazi Simon Ekpa's wife, ex-wife, came here now and said, nobody is allowed to speak to Mazi Simon Ekpa except she. You understand? Another lie again I discovered after analyzing everything. They say she's a lawyer. And she came here and debunked it that she's not a lawyer. So I got here in media. Una go use una tongue count on her teeth. Remember, Mazi Simon Ekpa said, if Mazi Simon Ekpa can trust Ngozi Orabezi more than everybody, think about it. Because they said Mazi Simon Ekpa said Ngozi Orabezi should take responsibility of his office, whatever mail, whatever messages that comes. Dr. Ngozi Orabezi should be in charge. Anyway, I'm going to take on her ear, listen to the video and listen to her interview. Thank you.
It takes care of the everyday things what are needed, not that the person self takes the one's authority and position, not at all. And that was, Simon got like few minutes to think the answer he gave to me, because those days we didn't even speak directly, me and him. It was just his opinion. And he recognized that later that he thought he's away for a couple of days, only maybe a week, and comes back. And if something urgent comes, there must be somebody in the office to pick his mail and answer his calls. And that is why she authorized Madame Gozi to be that person as a chief of staff and helper to him, not prime minister on his place. That is the clear background of this message. I tell you this with true honesty. So nobody believed that this can lead to this kind of situation, that the person self goes and forms new government. And also, I am seeing a couple of messages here when people post here that are kind of negative messages, and I love criticism, since that is what we lawyers do. We answer to criticism. And that what I may say a couple of few words, that I have followed this Biafra issue since I was a little kid. My grandmother introduced me to this Biafran issue 1969 and 1970 when I was born. And since that time I have followed the situation, and that was just a pure miracle that later on me and Simon met, and this Biafra agenda started to live in our hearts. And since then I have visited Iboland 6 times, driven car in Nigeria, lived there in village, eating village food and making food for Christmas to people. I know, and read plenty of Biafran history. So now I know something about Biafra, and my hands and feet are in the red soil of Iboland. So if people criticize me that I do some business here or something, let me tell you, this is from my heart, and I even jeopardize somehow myself to take a stand in this issue. But I don't mind, and I am ready to go as far it takes, because this situation now is wrong. What is happening now is wrong. Madame Gozi should not continue this, what she's doing, and give space and help, actually, to Mr. Oge to get this heavy burden handled with. And third thing, people here ask plenty why Simon don't speak directly, that they will only listen when he speaks. Let me tell you, dear friends, that is not possible. He cannot make outside calls from that prison and WhatsApp calls like almost nothing. He can only call me internally and his lawyer internally, and that is why I am there existing, that I go there, write down his every word and deliver his messages, because the prison self don't let him call WhatsApps and foreign numbers for that matter, even though his communication is not restricted anymore. So it is just not possible he can now speak directly to Biafran people. That is why I am there doing this job. And next Friday, I'm going there again for the whole day to ask his mind and continue being his message deliverer. And I believe I can have some justification, not that I am a lawyer, but I have been married with that person for 7 good years and taking care of his son since the day the son was born. So I have some capacity to deliver his messages. That is my message I want to deliver.